it really is larger than just a standalone project or something that had an impact for one agency. I mean, this is a industry wide. I mean, it's a game changer. Before approaching Staffing Engine with being able to solve for it, I met with some other vendors that have kind of solved this for like real estate or certain industries that aren't just as nuanced as healthcare. And all of those actually, you would have to go to another platform of some sort, which isn't something that we wanted to do, but we utilize Microsoft Teams already, right, for team chats that were dialed in. So keeping something that didn't have to then redirect elsewhere, but then to also have it just incredibly specific to the healthcare industry to be impactful there. So we have 10 months worth of data prior to launching lead distribution. And in those 10 months, we averaged 4 to 5 placements per month. Since rolling out this with Staffing Engine, we've actually been averaging 16 to 17 per month. I mean, if you actually take that total divided over, 7 months, I mean, it's consistently been generating 4x, essentially in the amount of conversions there. So, and it's worth noting that we've had no additional marketing focuses, which we are actually looking to do. So I'm hoping for an increased uptick. So I mean, we really haven't been doing anything in terms of promotion or like the actual volume of additional submittals hadn't increased. It was just the conversion.
That's amazing. That's a great note, right? Yeah. So it's just optimizing the conversion, not necessarily putting more people down the pipe, right? And so when the lead would come in, where would it go? Would it just be a shared email inbox?
Yeah, I mean, so really with all lead sources, yeah, that shared inbox that would require a manual distribution of some sort. But you think about how that works too, there's always a delay. Emails get lost. We were having a really big problem with the emails going into other also because of the volume. I don't know. We use Microsoft Outlook, and I think when they see something that's automated, they kind of kick it. So it's like the email's sort of useless. I would talk to the team constantly, like refresh your short list throughout the day to see if because people were missing the email notifications, but now people are picking it up instantly because of the visibility and the way that everything was designed. So it's night and day. When it comes to reviewing production, our top performing recruiters are the ones that are really dialed into this tool. And then when you have people ask, well, what are you doing that's working? Like, well, I have my notification turned on for the leads channel. We're at the point with our travel nursing and travel allied and our locums group, as well, where a lead comes out and you'll see 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 recruiters try to claim it, and the first person to claim, the ownership switches in our ATS. We have expectations in line that you have to then of course reach out to the candidate, and if you don't, you're removed from the channel altogether. But sometimes you'll see memes. Jay and I were laughing about, there was I can't remember what child's movie it was, or Disney movie, but it was like the seagulls, and it's like mine, people, because they'll kind of have fun with it too, because it is sort of just like, I don't know, so it's a fun way. It actually kind of it invokes some sort of energy and morale around, like, all right, you got this one, I'll get the next one, and kind of cheering each other on.
That is such a great story. I love that. Yeah, because that's what we want is it not to be an annoying task to follow up on. It's got to be this opportunity to jump on,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. So
Right. And Teams does a great job with you can like things, you can heart things. So another really nice part about this is if the candidate is already owned, it actually comes in and does like the color yellow, because like slow down, there is an existing candidate owner. So you'll see, the team can kind of like at that person, for example, like, hey, like, this is yours, kind of drives that teamwork, good luck. Oh, thanks. Maybe they missed the notification, but they tend to, when you see your name, the at, there's a higher priority around it. Or maybe that person is on PTO and it allows their leader to say like, hey, so-and-so, can you follow up on behalf of this person? Or maybe that person has actually departed the organization and we haven't transferred the database yet. So it allows sort of with the eyes, to kind of help not have that missed opportunity and help again with the morale and teamwork.
Yeah, that visibility into as a team, but also as a leader. That's a great point because if the leader can't see it, then they can't have somebody pop in or reassign.
Yeah, another piece of it is if a lead isn't claimed by anyone within 4 business hours, then it actually escalates to our leadership channel. So it helps, again, with the visibility and, if something was owned, for example, and then it wasn't followed up on, well, then it allows in a much timelier manner to reach out to the candidate and have the follow up and keep the conversion, at the levels that they are.